What is up, guys? Welcome back to game 6 of the first quarterfinals in the APL 2020 Flash Wolves, again facing off against Talon Esports. Now with those bans, with that global pick ban system, we have so many picks already locked out for these teams. So we should see some very interesting and funny picks coming in. Flash Wolves consistently still banning that zip throughout the whole series, because of course they were able to pick it up in the first game, and after that you can't let that, you can't give that, especially to J-Jack, man. Such a broken pick. Ignis being banned out. It is mid laner HAK hasn't picked yet. Roxy and Lauriel bans on the side of Talon. I'm thinking Talon wants to pick up an Omen here because Roxy counters that Omen, of course. And yeah, Flash Wolves already picked up their Omen, so they can't pick it away here either. So that's a nice little ban there, even though it may seem weird. And of course, Lauriel is the OP pick. And Flash Wolves finally getting a hand onto this Alice. They could have picked it in the next two picks and tried to secure something strong early on, but I don't think there is anything. I think they haven't used the Florentino yet, which is definitely something they want to take a look at here on the Flash Wolves roster. But meanwhile, that Omen being picked, as I said, and we might see what even is there remaining for Talon in the mid lane role. And Marja, I think Marja hasn't been picked by anybody yet. That might be a contested pick here, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure here. But yeah, if Flash Wolves hasn't picked Marja yet, then this would be a very good second pick here okay, never mind. Varus is going into that mid lane, most likely. I mean, you can jungle Varus, but I highly doubt we will see that. I think this is going to HAK in that mid lane. Of course, he is pretty well known actually for his Varus, so very exciting to see that coming out. Now let's see. Oh, they actually picked Marja. Okay, Flash Wolves picked Marja, so that isn't my bad. We might even see a marksman jungle for Talon, and maybe a Varus in the Abyssal Dragon lane, a Marja in the mid lane pickup. Flash Wolves picking up that Malok. It definitely would have gotten banned out otherwise, because of course still one of the strongest mid laners remaining that Flash Wolves hasn't picked up yet. And they go for a Hayate. So Talon has to either pick up as support here, or they will get their supports banned out, and there's not a lot of supports remaining, believe it or not. We might see an Omega pick coming out here, or even an Omega ban, which would be hilarious. Let me see. What are the Talon used? Alice, Thane, Xenial, Baldum, and Teamy so far. So Zip is banned, of course. They used Richter as a side laner, I believe. Have they used Richter? Yes, they used Richter in game 1. So they don't have a lot of support options here anymore. So I feel like they want to pick up that Lumber, but they also need a marksman still. And there's not a lot of marksmen either remaining. So this will be very interesting. Have they already picked Valheim? They haven't picked Valheim yet, but we will definitely see a Valheim ban coming out. Okay, they go for the Annette. They want that as a support. It really helps that Varus clear the mid lane wave. Just a really nice combo there, provides some magic damage as well in that mid lane area. And honestly, they might be looking at, they might be looking at the Darcy. That's what I was gonna say. Darcy being banned out, they want something AP. They need some AP damage here on Talon. And Crickneck being banned out on the side of Talon here for Flash Wolves. Of course, Flash Wolves still needs their jungler. Both teams still need a jungler. Now we might see Hayate jungle. That is something possible, but it is so janky and slow. I think it would be way too greedy. We also might see a Malok jungle, believe it or not. It also works very well. Video is coming. But Richter actually being banned out. I believe Flash Wolves hasn't picked that up yet. Definitely would be the best Slayer pick remaining. Kira being banned out as well. Pain was already picked. So now Zil was already picked for Talon as well, so now their AP junglers are so limited, guys. These are very good bans coming out for ban phase 2 of Flash Wolves. They still need something AP. Roxy is not available either. I feel like Marja is a good pick here, man. I feel like they want that Marja They want, in the last position though, they first want to pick up a jungler here. Probably a jungle marksman. Put Varus in that Abyssal Dragon lane, Omen in that Slayer lane. I would go for that, but we'll see. Is there even jungle marksman remaining? I mean, what do you have to do at this point? I mean, they even picked Elsu, so this is pretty difficult for them to draft right now. What even is remaining? Joker being picked up. Now they definitely need magic damage. Ooh, this is not looking too hot right now. Because where are they going to get that magic damage? Is there even a magic damage jungler left? I mean, they can still go Marja and put Varus jungle. I want to see that. That would be fun to see. Not sure if Happy can play Varus though. It's not the easiest hero. Also, Varus jungle is a little bit janky because you have to go for the Soul Reaver for the cooldown reduction. But it's just not, yeah, I don't know. Zephys being hovered here. Zephys being hovered. They haven't picked up Zephys. Errol being hovered. That is very interesting, guys. That is super interesting. And what else will we see? We need a Slayer laner here with some magic damage. Not sure if that even exists at this point. Yena. Okay, they are going for... They have 0 magic damage pretty much. The only one who brings magic damage is that Zephys on his ultimate a little bit, you know, the passive that you put onto the enemy where you deal some magic damage with the next couple hits. I mean, I'm not liking this Flash Wolves roster, mainly because they have some nice combos, but at the end of the day, Lauriel being picked up. See, Varus jungle, I'm telling you guys, but Lauriel? Lauriel actually very good against Yena, against Malok, and against Zephys. So, hey, I'm liking this, boys. And HAK goes for Flicker. Guys, I'm telling you, Lauriel with Flicker is mwah. Boys, we have ourselves a very exciting game here. That is going to be really fun to watch. I definitely expected Marja, because it is just a better pick, honestly, the stronger hero. Lauriel isn't the strongest right now, but hey, if someone can make her work, then it's going to be HAK. If you guys didn't know, HAK was the guy actually I used to watch his YouTube videos of to learn Lauriel, okay? So you already know, man, that is the OG Lauriel, the OG best Lauriel on the planet back then, in my opinion. Let's check it out. Let's see. We're loading in here and whew, hey, I'm telling you, okay? We predicted that Varus jungle. I could be a little bit proud there. And we also, yeah, I mean, they don't really have any magic damage on Flash Wolves, so Lauriel can just go. I'm telling you guys, I will make a video about this as well. I was planning on doing it before already, so I'm not doing it because HAK might build it here, but I'm pretty sure he will build Berifs into Frostguard, or the other way around. He will build both these items against a full physical damage combo. It is so broken, I'm telling you guys. That's the best Lauriel build on this patch. This is still the old patch, and of course EU server still has the old patch. So before the nerfs to Frostguard and Berifs, that is so broken. I just haven't showcased it yet because I don't know, man. I don't want to run into Lauriels that are so tanky and still dealing a ton of damage. I want to see that in my games, man. So we're keeping the Frostguard a little bit secret here, okay? But anyway, that item is just absolutely insane. And yeah, we have both teams just clearing out their jungle. Zephys expectedly being faster a little bit there. Oh, we have Hayate in the mid lane actually. We have Hayate positioned in that mid lane. Because of course Hayate, I think Hayate can't really, I mean Hayate can lane against Joker, but Malok cannot lane against Lauriel, is not a lot of fun. So they have that lane swap going on. Of course guys, I always said Hayate mid lane is juicy, super good pick. And yeah, they're making it work here, of course, as a little lane swap to counter there. Varus has to use her ult defensively to jump away. Zephys trying to jump in on her, but misses. And we have a pretty much even state right now in the game. Flash Wolves again getting a hold of these early game rotations here, like that last game. Getting that mid lane clear first, and now Overfly gets completely caught out by that Yena and Zephys and goes down for the first blood, going to the side of Flash Wolves here. We have them also engaging onto this Spirit Sentinel, and they should be very easily able to get it. Yena picks it up, so she will have some health regen there. She won't have to go back. She helps her Zeph is there with that blue buff, yoinks a little bit of the farm, and this is already starting off to be a hard Jaina carry game, okay? And Heroes, boys, he is amazing at his role, okay? I haven't seen him on Jaina yet, I think, but he is insane on all his heroes that we've seen him so far. So I expect great things of this man's Jaina. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But he's already fed. He's already very comfortable in this situation. Jaina against Omen, well, it's all right. You know, you can do. I think it's a skill matchup. But again, I don't really play that lane. But I think Jaina can definitely beat Omen. And yeah, HAK going super deep, has that blue buff, donated over from that Varus. Of course, Varus, no mana, you can give that blue buff to the Lauriel. And I think for Talon's side, this will just be all about Lauriel carrying. So I'm liking the Joker pick as well, because Joker is there to make that early game a little bit stronger, to get some burst in, and then Lauriel will just take the late game. You know, you don't care. Lauriel will just do so much damage late game. Malok jumps away. But as I said, like, this might seem like, okay, Flash Wolves has the better late game in terms of marksmen. And I always keep saying how the marksmen are the strongest role in the game right now. And that is true. However, at the end of the day, a Lauriel is just literally counts like 3 heroes in the late game. So this is an 8v, this is a 7v5, okay, basically. And yeah, Lauriel gets picked up though, so it is a 5v4 all of a sudden. And we have that Varus being burnt down as well, but doesn't end up dropping. Of course, pretty tanky. I think he will go for... I'm pretty sure he will go for a Leviathan. Just because in pro play, you want to be tanky as a Varus, you know? And they have the damage coming in from... They really don't want to go damage Varus. Like, damage Varus is really fun to play in solo ranked, because you can really pop off and just assassinate people. But I don't think we will see Soul Reaver. The thing about Soul Reaver though is that it gives cooldown reduction and Leviathan doesn't. And cooldown reduction for Varus is just so strong. But I think he will just go for his Aegis. And yeah, we also, something very important to point out is Flash Wolves not only has the advantage for now, but they also have the advantage for the mid and late game in terms of endless cycles. They have 4, meanwhile Talon only has 2. So that will be a huge issue for Talon esports if they cannot get these early game kills where they burn down these endless cycles early. Because of course, these desperate duels and that Devil's Awakening on Lauriel will do a ton of work in team fights in the late game. But at the end of the day, if the enemy can just respawn, you know, it is just really difficult. And yeah, we have that Curse of Death on Jaina, very interesting. Usually we see a Desperate Duel as well, but Curse of Death is the more aggressive variant. I will probably make a video about that as well. I already planned that as well, but for like 4 months already and I never got to it. And yeah, we have Shishi getting completely caught out, and this is exactly what I'm talking about with that Lauriel just being able to hard counter that Malok. She can just dance around him. He gets caught by that Omen ult, but he can just ult on place. And look at this. Guys, I need to see that again. I missed heroes. Just, he gets the complete jump onto this Varus and just completely one-shots her. Jaina is so strong. Beautiful flicker follow-up. And now he just completely took over that team fight. They win it from behind there with that Jaina just wreaking havoc in that backline there. And yeah, just completely assassinating Happy there on Talon's roster. And again, Jaina just diving here. Omen tries to clear out the wave. They are able to, so it's worth. It's honestly worth. Omen dies for the mid lane tower surviving. Very easy decision there. Very good, very well played of him. But Flash Wolves instantly gets the rotation to that red buff, steals it away, I believe. Yeah, Jaina has it. Instantly they attack that top lane tower, and that will not be saved here. Varus completely behind right now. This is just really sad to see. 2.8k gold on the side of Varus, and on the side of Zephys we have 4.2, and you can see what she's doing. She decided to go for that Null's Cleaver, the tier 2 jungle item, tank jungle item first, and then she goes for that Knight's Plate. I thought she would instantly build the Aegis completely, but it seems like she's pivoting towards that Leviathan anyway. But I would have liked to see that, just go for that that Aegis is such a huge power spike. You don't need the Leviathan instantly. You go for the Aegis first, after that Nose Cleaver, and then you're good, you know, you're fine as a Varus at that point. And we have HAK going deep. This is a pretty good team fight for this Lauriel, I'm not gonna lie. He flickers, he jukes, he is playing pretty well here, I have to say. He's doing a ton of damage, and they are able to pick up that kill onto that Malok on the back of that Lauriel just doing so much damage already. Only 7 minutes into the game. She doesn't have too many items. She probably has like 3.5k gold before that fight, and yeah, she's still able to do a ton of work against that Malok, against Malok, against Hayate, against Zephys. It's just such a good pick. The only pick that's annoying for her is that Alice, okay? Because of course Alice will be applying heal reduction so easily onto her, plops down that ultimate on top of hers, and there's not much you can do. You get silenced as well, so it is annoying, but Lauriel still able to do a lot. He goes for the Orb of Magi as a second item. Now that is just straight up inting in my opinion, guys. That is really inting, guys. If he went for a... Oh, I'm not liking this at all by HAK, man. He goes for the Orb of Magi as a second item. That is gonna be stacked in 4 minutes from now, which is gonna be 12 minutes. You're already 4k gold behind. You might not even get to 12 minutes, as a matter of fact. You just lost a Slayer as well. I don't know what he's... I have no idea what he's thinking there. Of course, if they get to those 12 minutes, he's gonna be happy in that regard, but come on, man. I guess he's going for it because he won't go what you usually do if you go for a Frost Guard and for, what's it called, for a Beriths. You usually go for a Medallion of Troy, okay, as a 4th item after your Hekates. Because what that does is it rounds out your 40% cooldown reduction with your cooldown reduction Arcana. Which he won't be able to do this game because of course Medallion of Troy against a full AD team comp is straight up inting. So yeah, he is going for the Orb of Magi instead as a second item. It is just... I'm not liking it, and he gets caught completely here, has to back away defensively. Your Lauriel is super low already, so you lose that team fight. You might lose this tower. You get the Omen gets caught by that Zephys ult, but this is just a complete blowout here, guys. That is just... But guys, you gotta admit, man, Flash Wolves is playing out of their mind. I personally think Talon outdrafted them this game, okay? I don't think they were expecting a Lauriel pickup. I don't think they were expecting the Varus to go jungle, okay? I don't think Flash Wolves was expecting that, but... and they don't have the best team comp, man. They don't have any magic damage. With that Alice, you know, that Alice, all about reducing that magic resistance on the enemies. I mean, not all about it, but you know, that ult reduces a ton of magic resistance. And you are pairing it up with 0 magic resistance, with 0 magic damage. That is crazy. However, they still have that Alice, Hayate, Malok, Zephys ult combo. So they definitely have very strong fights, but at the end of the day, that Lauriel is building onto that Hekate right now. And God, come on, HAK, where's the Frost Guard? It is so broken, this patch. It is so much armor against a full AD team comp. Maybe he forgot about it. Maybe he didn't play Lauriel recently and didn't think about this item. But man, the way he's playing her so far as well, he's just so deep into those team fights. It is a no-brainer to buy that item, man. It is so incredibly strong. And yeah, we have that Lauriel jumping deep again, use her ult a little bit too early. Now this Lauriel ult being down, Flash Wolves instantly flips that switch, goes to the Slayer, picks it up very, very easily here. I mean, 6k gold behind, man. What are you gonna do as Talon Esports? The only thing you can do is cuddle up inside your base and just hope for the best. Hope for the enemies to make a huge mistake. And also hope for the enemies to dive you, which they have to at some point. And then your Lauriel, you know, if you dive a Lauriel, it is just, that is nightmare fuel, okay? I'm telling you guys. How many times have I played Lauriel and my team is like 0 and 10 and I'm like, I'm 0 and 0 and I'm like, this is fine. You know, the little dog meme where he's sitting in a room and everything is burning, and he's like, this is fine. That's me playing Lauriel in these situations. Because you already know that Malok is going to dive on top of you, and you're just going to evaporate him, okay? And at that point, you know, the marksman can't get to you inside the tower. But while I'm saying that, a teamfight is breaking out. Lauriel is doing a ton of damage. He's getting poked out a little bit. But this is exactly what I was talking about right now. There is nothing you can do. Also, Hayate, really not the best marksman at taking down Lauriel, okay? Because Hayate is not about those auto attacks. Hayate is about that ult, right? And that S1. And Lauriel can just dodge them, you know? What you want to see to kill Lauriel very easily, while I'm saying that J-Jack gets caught, Lauriel gets caught now, doesn't have... Oh, she has her ult. Ah, the Yena S1 was just way too good by Heroes there, knocks her back, and yeah, just super well timed, man. Heroes, that was way closer than you guys think, okay? If you got one more dash, hey, we might see a different teamfight there. A bunch of passives proccing from that Lauriel onto the enemies. Malok hitting a huge power spike with that Fenrir's right now. But as I'm saying, guys, this Lauriel just has so much power, but it has to... Yeah, the next teamfight is going to be the last one, okay? If they don't end here, they will end with that next... did Heroes just kill the... I think Omen just died solo to Heroes there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, legendary. You know, guys, this guy is absolutely insane, okay? This is my favorite Slayer laner so far in this tournament. I have to say that cheap performance by one kid is crazy good, okay? We have to admit that. But I don't know, man. Heroes, just such a good player, man. And yeah, he gets shut down while I'm saying that, man. Seems like I have a curse here whenever I simp someone. Ooh, he chases. Nice, well played, HAK. That is why we take Flicker on Lauriel, guys. I'm telling you, man, Flicker on Lauriel is so clean. I really enjoy it a lot. And HAK has that Frost Guard. Didn't go for... What is he buying with health? What is he buying here? He's buying something that gives health. I need to see a Hecate here. I'm gonna go AFK otherwise, man. HAK, you know Lauriel needs Hecate to do any damage in this patch. Because Lauriel is just really weak otherwise. Yeah, he's selling... Oh yeah, he's going for a Blade of Eternity, just playing it very safe. That's fine, that's completely valid. Yeah, he will be very tanky. He has a lot of health coming in from that Orb of the Magi now. Now, of course, it's fully stacked. So, it ended up... The Gambit ended up paying off. But it was a huge gamble, boys. Let me tell you, seems like HAK has been watching a lot of Kakigurui lately, okay? But hey, can we really blame him? Everyone wants to be as cool as Yumiko. Everyone wants to get a piece of Yumiko, let's be real here. But, as I'm saying that, teamfight is breaking out. And Talon is already losing it really hard. I think HAK is going to drop here. And with that, the game is going to drop as well. He gets the ult back. Oh, has to dash out of it though. And they are just hard losing this teamfight right now. HAK will have his ultimate back up very soon here, okay? So we might see one really good teamfight remaining. Malok ult used very suboptimally. Joker getting caught. Lauriel going in, has that ultimate. He's gonna use it very soon. He's gonna jump in one more time, use ult. Uses Arctic Orb. Flicker maybe? Nah, not able to. Not able to, unfortunately, but the enemies are very low. The minion wave is coming though. A lonely Joker cannot do anything. And this is where this not having Endless Cycle, paying the price for that, losing this series. Very sad for our boy HAK, man. Good friend, but what can I say, man? They got outplayed in that last game, definitely. I'm liking that Flash Wolves jersey, man. That's a clean shirt, you know, with those drop shoulders and a little bit longer. Hey, come on, man. That is clean, man. Gotta pay respect where respect is due. And yeah, just really well played, man. By Flash Wolves. Talon played super well too, but it is gonna be, unfortunately, the end of their journey here in this tournament. Definitely deserved MVP here, Heroes. Look at him, man. Man, they have these bomber jackets too. What is going on, man? Flash Wolves is the most stylish roster I've ever seen. That is absolutely crazy, bruv. They have these. Look at these masks as well, man. They have these Arena of Valor masks or something. I don't even know, man. But yeah, just beautiful series, man. That was a lot of fun to watch. And of course, we are going to be continuing next with that Mad versus Team Flash series, which should be even more hype, man. Yeah. By the way, guys, I'm not reading comments right now because I don't want to get spoiled. Okay, I need to go through these quarterfinals first, and then I will start reading comments. Okay, because I know a lot of you little cucklords are trying to spoil. Okay. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to not miss the next quarterfinal, and I will see you guys the next time. Peace out, boys. Bye bye.